Let's have a little chat about Freewell's new Magnetic Quick Swap 2.0 filter system. First of all, I'm a little surprised Freewell offered to send me this after I thought I was really harsh on the Eiger matte box filter system, but they listened to my complaints and fixed them, which I was very happy about, but thought maybe I had burnt some bridges when it came to reviewing Freewell products. Well, I guess not. Yet. With this new system you receive a magnetic thread adapter, and as each filter is also magnetic, this allows you to very quickly add and remove filters from your lens and allows you to stack these right up. How many filters you can stack up is purely dictated by what lens you are using, as the wider you shoot, the quicker these filters will start to come into frame. The new lens cap has a ring built into it, which is comfortable to hold, but personally I think I'd only go through the effort of lifting this ring up if I was doing a shoot that required me to be constantly adding and removing the lens cap a lot, and then also not placing that lens cap in my pocket or bag, as I'm not going to take the time to lift the ring up just to add or remove it from my lens and place the ring back down again, so I'm not 100% sure why they've added this. The new 2.0 filters compared to the first version have a little more texture around the outside, making them very comfortable to hold, and they also have made the printing on the filters very clear, making it very easy to read what each filter is. Plus, I like they have added the ND value and the stop value for each filter depending on which system you use, and at 3 locations around the filter, so you don't have to look too hard to work out which filter you're grabbing. I did notice when trying to rotate the CPL that if you spin it the wrong way, it does undo your magnetic filter adapter. This might sound like a major flaw, but once you're aware of this, it is very easy to feel the difference in resistance and to develop a habit of only rotating the CPL in one direction, or if you're going the wrong way, rotating it correctly so you're not undoing the magnetic adapter. The magnets are very strong. If you're worried about this, don't be. The case is amazing, fantastic zips, sturdy but light and incredibly rugged. It has space for plenty of filters, though the zips and carabiner do rattle a smidge if you care. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Freewell filters, they are absolutely amazing, but not perfect. What you can see on screen here is an image with no filter on the left hand side, and the same image with a longer shutter speed to correct for the exposure on the right hand side. Each has a very slight colour cast, but unless you jump back and forth, I'm not sure you'll be able to notice. And at 12mm on an APS-C sensor, you can only just see the filter in the very extreme corner of the frame. And as far as sharpness reduction goes, if you're using one filter, you won't notice a change at all. However, the laws of physics does mean if you try to stack up a ton of filters, your image will suffer a little. But like I said, this isn't a Freewell issue, it's just physics. Price-wise, for the insanely high quality of the glass, Freewell filters absolutely rock the bang for buck, with the filter system starting at only $99. And that's with pretty much any filter you like, and assuming they aren't on sale, which they very often are. For example, at the time of recording this, they have the 5-pack at a pre-sale price of only $150. So maybe if they're not on sale when you watch this video, wait out for it to be on sale, as Freewell offers some insanely good deals for insanely good glass. But the 2.0 system isn't perfect, and I do have a few flaws to bring up, but I've got to say, these are very minor. At the moment, there are very limited sizes available, only 67, 77 and 82mm. Maybe they plan to release more sizes in the future, but they haven't told me this, and step up, step down rings get around this as well. I chose the 82mm size and found when removing the filters from the case, there isn't enough space down the sides of the filters for my fingers to fit in to grip them. You can very easily pinch them from the top, but this runs the risk of adding a small finger smudge near the edge of the filter, and I like to be a little over the top when it comes to handling glass. I'm going to assume it's the same size case for each filter size though, and that this small quirk only affects the bigger filters. I know normally people suggest buying the biggest filters and using step down rings, but in this case, maybe going slightly smaller would be better just to have a little more space in the case to grab the filters out by. And finally, and this is a real weak one, if you have a few filters stacked up, when you try to remove them, they don't split apart as easily as you'd hope, depending on where your grip is. You really need to get your fingernail in there if you want to remove just say a few or a particular one. But once again, this might be a bit of a physics thing to do with magnets, and I'd always choose to have stronger magnets when dealing with filters rather than weaker ones and risk damaging something, so good choice Freewell. If you're worried about weight, worst case at 82mm, no one filter plus the adapter ring weighs more than 33 grams, and the lens cap adds about another 35 grams to that. Yes, you can use the filter system with a lens hood. Yes, you can still use the older quick swap system with the new 2.0 system. And yes, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you've enjoyed this fast-paced style of review, there are affiliate links down in the description below. Or if you've already got some Freewell filters and you would like to share about how amazing you've found them, please let us all know down in the comments below.